Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. This is your mini medium on the A1R Psychic Radio and the beautiful Moonstruck TV on this beautiful, uh, almost the end of, I guess end of May, huh? We're almost into June. Beautiful weather. So I'm hoping that you all are wherever you are around the world, having a beautiful day and just even feeling all the beautiful, feel the new moon energy that we've got going on right now. Um, I think, I love the full moon energy, but I really do love the new moon because the new moon is the time to manifest the things that want to have, ultimately bring into your life. So put it out there, get those manifestations going and start manifesting all that new energy and all the new beginnings, which I'll tell you, I have definitely been working on so many new things to come and, just trying to live my best life. But I have a big birthday coming up. So turning 50 here in the next couple weeks. And I'll tell you, I'm slowly embracing this. I'm slowly embracing it. And it's I'm learning that it's just another number. But uh, yeah, some exciting things coming up in my life. And, as we get into this month of June, which is ultimately my favorite month, but some kind of maybe, I don't know, personal, interesting stuff about me. I don't know. But I was actually born on Father's Day. And so this year, my birthday lands on Father's Day. And my dad has been gone now. My dad passed away. Um, gosh, it's been 9 years now. It just, yeah, 9 years now. So, and since my dad's passing, this is the first year that I believe I can remember, and I could be wrong, that my dad's, or excuse me, that Father's Day landed on my birthday again. So, this is going to be a very special, I guess, birthday, special Father's Day, but also a bit of, a tough one for me. But I'm learning that as I connect even with my individual abilities and gifts, to just listen to that beautiful intuition, to connect with our loved ones in spirit, even though I don't connect with mine as well as I do others. I think that gives me just that peace, right? That peace and comfort in knowing that they are okay, that we will be with them again, we will see them again, and also more importantly, how protective our loved ones in spirit are of us and how they guide us. So hopefully, you all can feel that comfort and that love and that guidance and that protection that I feel very blessed to get, with my loved ones in spirit. So we'll definitely see how, of course, how readings go tonight. And, I'm excited because this new moon is the time when the veil between us and the spirit realm is so thin. It's a lot thinner than it usually is. And that's usually when the readings are even more connected. Um, abilities are stronger. So this is my favorite time to do readings. I love doing it all the time, but this is my favorite time. So like usual, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do the affirmation really quick, and then of course we'll take our caller. But the affirmation today, again, I did another one of these beautiful water affirmations. I think they're so cool, water blessings. And so today, the words to keep in mind are the word soulful and the word emerging. So keep that in mind, how that may connect with you, how you kind of interpret those words. And then the message for everybody and um, for the affirmation says deeply relaxing beyond the mind will be like magically breathing underwater. Oh my gosh, I really like that. I have had these cards for a long time and I just now am pulling them out and connecting and I love that. So deeply relaxing beyond the mind will be like magically breathing underwater. Wow, wrap your head around that one, my friends. That's pretty cool. So, did you know too? One thing I love doing is called these float pods, and I'm not sure if where you're at around the world if you have these things, but they're ultimately like this big old egg shaped like tub, and you float in Epsom salt water, and it is the closest you can get to sensory deprivation. You can't feel anything, you can't see anything, you can't ultimately hear anything. You're left alone with your thoughts. That's when you can really meditate and connect with your highest self and vibrate at that higher level of consciousness. So I definitely can understand this affirmation. And boy, I don't know about you guys, but I love the water. Love, love the water. I was meant to be. I was meant to live around the water and the ocean, and here I am in Utah. The closest we have is Great Salt Lake, which you'd never want to go and float in that one ever, ever. But we have some beautiful lakes here, though. I do have to say. Um, Anyhow, so I hope that these those messages connect with you guys. And the number that just really quickly before I forget that I've been really drawn to today has been the number 13. Now, the number 13 again, this will be connecting to a birth date, a death date, an age, year 2013. And this number has been very vibrantly in my face. And so we'll kind of see if that connects with anyone tonight. But also the number 13, every time I think of 13, it is a very spiritual number, but more connected to the feminine. So, and the reason for that is because women ultimately have 13 cycles a year. The moon, which is the feminine energy, has 13 moon cycles a year. So the 13 is actually, in a sense, a very lucky number for the feminine, for the women. So, and I like it. It's not a bad number for me. Some say it is, but I found it to be a very lucky one. So that's going to be the number that I, throw out there today. But okay, all right, my friends. Well, with that, we'll take the first caller, and we've got Andrea from Virginia. Hi, Andrea. This is Mini Medium. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good, hon. Very well. How can I help you tonight?
Well, we also kind of resonate. Unfortunately, my father passed away 2 days after my birthday in January.
Oh no. Well, I'm
Yeah,
sorry for your loss, my friend. Dang it.
yeah, you
Dang
too.
it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's been like 5 years.
thank you. 5 years for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And even though mine's been gone 9 years, I just still feel like it was yesterday,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it just flies by. But, they're always around, always with us in one way, shape, or
yeah.
form.
Yes, yes.
So,
I just a real fast thing. When I went to California for the memorial service, it never rains in
yeah,
California, and that day it poured. And when everybody was leaving to
really.
gather to go home, this rainbow came out of the sky, saying that I'm here.
Oh,
I'm okay. So
I
yeah,
I love that. See, and those are the signs that I just tell people there's no coincidences in life, that
right.
these
Pay
happen for
attention.
a reason. Yeah, pay attention, people, and never question it, right? Never question it. It's
No.
always meant to be. Oh, see, I
Yes.
love that. That is very
Yes.
beautiful.
Yes.
Absolutely
But
beautiful.
my
Yeah,
question
how
is,
can I
do
help you?
you see like a love venture in my future, like a relationship coming
Oh, I
sometime?
love it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay. Yeah, let me I'm going to pull a couple cards for you here and see what
Okay.
if what the cards are showing, and we'll kind of see what comes here. Let me get a couple cards here for you. And while I'm doing this, do you resonate with number 13 that I was mentioning earlier in any way?
No, but I think I know a lot of collective 4 a.m. club people that will resonate with that day in June 13th ish.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, us collective 4 a.m. clubs woke up, a certain time, and then I'll have this panic in our hearts, and so we are now become the 4
Yeah.
a.m. club.
Okay, okay. Well, I always say that you know, the number always pops up when there's a reason, and whether it's, it could even be January 3rd, the one in the three is January 3rd, or
Hmm,
2013. So keep that in mind. Just very
I
well be
will.
maybe connected with you, or maybe even the next caller. But okay, all right, my friend. So I pulled a couple cards here for you, and what I what I love is I'm gonna I'll show the cards on the camera here, but so I pulled it two cards for you, and the first card I pulled is this magician card, and that card came out right side up. And then the second card I pulled for you is this Eight of Swords card. Now, that card did come out reversed. So ultimately, that card is connecting with or helping us to connect with or validate what we call your shadow work, your shadow self. So it's the things that we just don't so much like to face, about who we are and some of the things we do or say and our actions. And so as I'm looking at this for you, um, the love interest and the things I feel coming your way, you know, uh, there's a repetitive nature about you, and it's not a bad thing. But when it comes to love, it can come right back like karmic energy or a karmic lesson. So I want you to be mindful of that, where we may repeat the same behavior and we end up attracting the same kind of people. So um, you are such a healer. I can tell. This is where you attract people that you want to fix, you want to make better, and you do that in your own way. But then it ultimately ends, or you just are done. So uh, a couple things that you are a strong water sign. I keep seeing water with you. What is your zodiac sign, hon?
I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorn. Okay, so you're very earthy. Okay, so just I want you to be, boy, I watch for those water signs for you. There's some connection with a water sign. So
My kids are
you're
Pisces.
Pisces. Oh, well, that would be why. I'm
Both
like,
my
you
kids
have a
have the
lot of
same
water.
birthday. Yes, my
Oh
kids have
my
the same birthday,
gosh.
2 years apart. Yes, March 15th.
Oh, oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love it. Well, that's where all the water is. And, your kids obviously are your world. And that, I think, for any, hopefully for every mother out there, they would be. But this is where it's your time, hun. It's your time to start doing things for you. And, I feel that the love stuff is coming. Now, to give you kind of um, I like to give approximate times because I don't like giving exact. But here, August, September, October, for whatever reason, you're right in the end of the summer into fall. Just be mindful. There definitely feels to be a new connection. Now, this magician card means that it's about you finding your magic. It's about you giving out what you are known for, which I feel is very much a healer, helping others. So there's a sense of even finding this person, or your person within, how do I put this, an interest, something you love to do outside of your daily, regimen. So, do you like to do things? You know, uh, I always think of like recreational things, bowling or golfing or dancing. Do you step outside of your
There's
comfort zone with those?
in the summertime, yeah, there's festivals, there's food trucks, there's food
Yeah,
festivals, there's concerts. So I'm going one
yeah,
in June, and it's funny because I did my own tarot cards, and the magician came up as
yeah.
well with and the lover's card twice.
Oh, oh my gosh. All right, my friend, here's your sign. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Hey, well, your biggest thing is to, as I feel it coming, kind of step out of your norm and your comfort zone, and that's going to open up those doors to where that magic is mixed together, if you will. So, where you find your person and your magic and their magic just meshes beautifully. So, don't, all these opportunities that are coming for you to be able to go out and about. Some days you may feel like, oh, I just don't want to do it today. just do it. Get out there. I feel like that's going to be your biggest thing. And don't repeat past behaviors or the
No, that's
past
why I'm
people.
single. I've been single for 8 years. That's why I'm having that. That's why.
Yep. And that's why you pulled the Eight of Swords, my friend. There's that
Hmm.
eight,
Age,
and
yeah, that's right.
that's,
8 years I've been
yep,
single.
yep, yep. And, the sword is about you fighting and defending and protecting. So this is in a sense, and that's your shadow work card. So this is about you stop fighting, defending, and protecting the wrong people. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, good, good, good. But you have such a beautiful energy, my friend. I can tell you are just
Thank you.
you do. You have this beautiful light, and you'll attract the right person. Just make sure that it's not someone you have to put so much work into to quote unquote fix them.
I know exactly
Because
what you
you're
mean. That's why I'm
yeah,
still
yeah,
single because
yeah,
it's a 50 way. It's a two-way street. I'm not going to put
yes,
all work in. That's what
yep,
I have been doing. And that's like, I'm
yep.
not chasing you. So,
Good,
no,
good girl. Yep,
take my power back.
absolutely. Yes, that's what the magician card's about.
Yep.
Yep, and just living your best life and that high vibrational energy that you put out there, it's karmic energy. It'll come back and your person is there. And I really feel it's this year and into next year. The next year is the beginning of the year of the 10, which actually is the one, and that's new beginnings and fresh starts. So just I say, be patient, keep doing as you're doing, and it's coming soon, hon. It really is.
Yeah. My numerology numbers are 187.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Well, and the magician card is the number one. So you already got one and eight, you know. So
So
your
there we
cards are
go.
perfect. Yeah. That's awesome. I absolutely love that. Well, I hope that this gave you some guidance, and some excitement
Absolutely.
for
It was
what's to
amazing.
come. Yeah, good, good. Well, it was a pleasure to talk to you and
You
meet
too.
you, and thank you for calling in. Oh, thank you, and just have a
Thank you.
beautiful night.
You
Hey, all
too.
right, hun. Hey, we'll
Uh-huh.
talk to you later. Okay, hun. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Beautiful. We have time for another caller, and I have Sam from Ohio. Hi, Sam. This is Mini
Yes.
Medium. How are you?
How you
How are you
doing?
doing?
I'm fine. You?
Doing good, hun. How can I help you tonight?
Okay. Well, first of all, this is girl. I had did a music video back in 2018. She played my love interest in the video. We was just acting. Um, but she we wasn't together, so she was dealing with other guys. So I had stopped talking to her. So she got mad and blocked me. So I tried to move on from her. Her name is Paris. I try to move on from her, but I keep seeing P's on everything. I keep seeing her name everywhere. She's on my mind real strong. I want to know why she's on my mind real strong, and she done blocked me. Why I can't move on from her?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay. Are you familiar, my friend, with what a twin flame is?
Yes.
Okay.
I actually made a song. I actually got a song called Twin Flame. I recorded a song called Twin Flame, and that probably
Oh
could
my,
be a problem also.
yep, absolutely, hun. Okay, so, and there's no coincidences in life why I keep saying twin flame. Now, the way that a twin flame can work, it's not anything that I feel is necessarily, set in stone, but the way that I feel the twin flame connects with you, a twin flame is one soul that ultimately comes down. And as it comes down, from the heavens, wherever you feel, it breaks off. And so then you have two souls. Well, one soul is put into your body when you are conceived, and one into hers. And so ultimately, that strong connection, that energy, that soulful bond, if you will, it's not a soulmate, but it's because it was one soul. It's going to be drawn to each other. It's very magnetic. So the two of you have that very strong magnetic pull together. Now, what happens is that unfortunately, twin flames are not necessarily meant to be together. They generally don't work out. And the reason for this is because when you are with her, she sees her shadow self, meaning the work she needs to do. And then vice versa. When you are with her, you see your shadow self or the things you need to work on. So you kind of think, gosh, we're so much alike, but yet we're very different. And so what happens is as you go through life, um, you can't seem to break that energetic cord. It's called a cord. It's like an umbilical cord that goes from that energetic source, which is her, and that cord feeds into you. It's an umbilical cord. Like, so until you can really cut that cord, my friend, you're going to have this kind of energetic magnetic bond. So one thing I feel can help you, and I feel you're right. And what's interesting, I'm going to kind of back up for a minute. I literally wrote down the letter P. I'm like, why am I seeing the letter P? And so when you
Right.
said that, I thought, oh my goodness. So, and that mind will just go right to everything that's connected with her. So some things you can do, and you can do this yourself. You can do your own cord cutting. The best time to do this is around the full moon, which you got a couple more weeks until then. So you can actually cut that energetic um, flow, if you will, from her into you. And what you'll do is around the full moon time, you will write everything on a piece of paper that you're wanting to let go of, that you're wanting to cut the cord. And, you can just write her name and just say, I just need her, I need that energy released. I need it cut so that I can move on in my life. Then you're going to take that piece of
Okay.
paper and you're going to burn it. Now, as you burn it, watch the letters, watch the words as they burn. It's very cleansing. It's a very good energetic release. And once that you burned it, then anything that's left over, so whatever ashes you have left, then I want you to give it back in a different element. So you've used fire, then you'll use water, air, or you can use earth. So you can bury the ashes, or you can allow, it's a windy day, let the wind take it, or you can flush it down the toilet, my friend. Just get rid of it.
Okay.
Um, it's not a bad thing. I feel that she is what we call a karmic lesson. She is meant to come into your life to teach you the things that you need to work on, the things that you love about yourself, but also teaching you what you don't want to have come into your life again. So um, I don't feel her return coming back, but I feel that's a good thing because it's, like I said, it's a karmic lesson. Something about
Okay.
October is so significant with you, hon. Do you have anything coming in October or the 10th of a month
Uh,
by the 10th?
my birthday is March 10th.
Oh, well, that would be why I keep saying the 10. Well, it's you.
Yeah, my birthday is
Beautiful.
March 10th.
Okay. Oh, wonderful. It's just validating our good connection, that good psychic flow. So, even just loving who you are, but also being mindful of the things you need to work on, which we all have shadow work. We
Okay.
all have things that we need to work on. But I still want you to keep October in mind. So it just feels to
Okay.
me you've got a pretty good opportunity coming, like an event, some kind of celebration. And I feel this is where you're able to open up some more doors to your talent of what you do. So
Okay.
when when that comes, I say do not ignore this open door of opportunity because not only is it going to be very lucrative monetary wise for you, but also in love. So it'll be a great connection. Um, you have a very beautiful grandmother that you have lost. Boy, I just had a strong very strong, sassy grandmother energy. Have you had a
My
grandmother
grandma,
pass, my
I got
friend?
my grandmother. I got my grandmother. I have one grandmother that's alive. She's sick. And then I have my other grandmother. She died, and I have her tattooed on my right arm.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that grandmother that is tattooed on your right arm, my friend, this is the grandma I feel coming in. And she's very, just, I don't even know how to put this into words, but just incredibly proud of how far you have come. I just feel she's wanting you to remember your roots, is what I keep hearing her say. Tell him to remember where he came from. Remember what I taught you. Very, very beautiful soul, beautiful energy. She's doing a lot to try to
Okay.
bring the right person your way. So trust in
Okay.
that, you know. So be patient, hun. But I
So
love
Paris is
that
not the right
she.
one for me.
No, no, not at all, hun. Like I said, she's a karmic lesson, and once you do that cord cutting, that energetic release, you'll start to feel, where you become at ease with all of it, and then once you do
Okay.
that, that's when you'll start to attract your person. So just,
So
give
so
us
what?
some
So
time.
exactly, do you know exactly what day the full moon go fall on?
Our next full moon is, I believe it's June 6th. I believe it's June 6th
June
is the next
6th.
full moon. Uh huh. Yep.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
I got a dentist appointment on June 6th.
Oh, there you go. Go to the dentist
Yeah,
appointment and then do your full moon work.
okay. So you
That's
said write her
awesome.
name down and write everything that I want. So you
Yes.
said write her name down and write down everything that I want to let go, and then burn it,
Yes.
and then flush the ashes down the toilet.
Yep. And then flush it down the toilet, my friend. Just ask the universe or
Okay.
God or whoever you feel your higher power to take that energy from you. And you'll see that you'll be able to move forward. If you don't do this, release, then it's going to be hard for you to attract your person. So you'll want to let this
Okay.
go. And then you'll see those open doors come. Okay.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Hey. All right, my friend. Well, I hope that helped you and good luck to you. And I have no doubt you're going to find her. I have no doubt. So hang in there. Hang in there, hun.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Have a great night.
You too.
All right. Bye bye. All right, you guys. Oh, beautiful. I love it. 2 readings tonight about love. Isn't that beautiful? So good. I think it's the summertime too, isn't it? Where we just kind of feel like, we get outside more and we get all that vitamin D, and the sun just brings all that amazing, um, just vibrant energy. I don't know. That's how I feel, anyways. But I just loved tonight. Nothing makes me more happier than helping people to find their person and give them guidance, and even channeling a little bit of a beautiful grandmother that's helping it along. Isn't that great? But I can't wait to see you guys next week. Have a great evening. Please go to my website, mini-medium.com, for all of my upcoming events, videos, and testimonials, and all that good stuff. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week. Okay? All right, guys. Much love. Bye.